you know, been hoping for more views, but not just digital views. I mean, of course they count, and I hope that these 4D or 11D, how many ever dimensions exist, infinite D dimensions, whatever. Those cameras come about, and it is really weird, seeing yourself flattened out in two dimensions. Because it's a phantom zone projector, not a camera, and Zod doesn't like this. Sam Lane doesn't like it either, but Sam Lane and Zod and Brainiac will sort out their issues, and so will Venom, Carnage, and Mysterio, and Strife and Apocalypse. It's all gonna happen. And any other, infighting between the devils, will get sorted out. And watching this movie, on Romedy now, Tata Sky. Unfortunately, they have no European channels. It's bad for Europe, bad for the rest of the world, bad for Indians too who want to be liberated or liberalized. Um, uh, there's a movie playing called Little Manhattan, really cute flick. Made me realize why these chumps, these solid snakes, are getting the edge on me despite me being Liquid or Ocelot or whoever, Psycho Mantis, Raven, whoever. Um, really cute flick, and I never got to experience this childhood, or preteen or teen romance because I was getting it, and my father was actually just a useless little robot of Christ and of Jews, just pretending to be a Jew hater and a Christian hater. He's just such a liar. Uh, he dragged me away from that situation of co-educational schools, put me in gender segregated schools in Dubai. Not just gender segregated, but made another move and put me in a Catholic school. Gender segregation, faith segregation, all the non-Christians were thrown in the last section, F section, and there were a few Christians there, but I really don't know if how strong their faith was. I don't think it really was that strong. There were guys like Kevin, Rohan, you know, Machado. So, judging by these names, Samuel, you know, was an Egyptian, really fair-skinned Egyptian guy, curly hair. Samantha, you know, I don't think these guys actually were Christians. It's just their passport, said faith Christianity, But I guess they were all two faith, the Harvey Dent types, God may exist, he may not exist. Anyway, it doesn't even matter right now, but I'm not saying that, it was horrible, and it was horrible actually. The first day I walked into that campus, I looked around and felt nothing but hate. According to me, according to my satanic dictionary, hate means hate. But according to Christ, love, is according to Christ, that must have been love, what they were showing me. But honestly, a horrible experience. I would look back in class, see everyone staring at me. For what reason? I don't know. Probably because there was so much light coming out of me or whatever. But I didn't want that much attention from Bubs, and there was a lot of bullying. That Superman Prime, Superboy Prime moment of uh, them making me cry, and but there's, like this guy used to call me bum fluff, and I would bully the hell out of me. I would cry, and there's a moment in Superboy Prime's life where he's crying in front of the heroes and says, "What, you think superheroes can't cry?" But he is the strongest one, and he should not have been depowered and thrown out and whatnot. He will return. It's hard to find those issues. I know it's just fiction, but it's nothing compared to attention from women and a date and love making, what I call lust making. I mean, okay, in my dictionary it's love making, satanic, but according to the world, Christian view, it's lust making. Or so yes, according to Christians, I am a hateful person. I'm full of lust, demonic. I have rage. I hate, the yellow sun. I don't think it shouldn't exist, but I'm sick of it. I'm sick of sun. I like the pretty sunrises and sunsets, but during the day, also I do like to sunbathe. When the temperature isn't too hot, when it's not too hot. I mean, these are all second grade, energy sources. What I really prefer is, running around naked in the rain, screwing anyone I want, and no one turning me down, and can grab and grope anyone, and no rules, just jungle and trees and fruits hanging off trees, and all kinds of nubile, you know, females who have not been tampered with by misogynists and sick, disgusting, mentally ill men like Putin, Netanyahu, James David Manning, all these Israel supporters, bastards. Anyway, um, I'm not going to be able to vlog much longer because I started at 6:25 in the morning, and now it's already, the sun's coming out, and I'm wondering, the song about the Beatles, "Here Comes the Sun," and I say, "It's alright." I hate that song. I was in London, and I was thinking about how horrible that song is, at Morrison Supermarket. Thinking, please, I mean, okay, I can understand their point of view. They must be feeling cold and they need the sun for warmth. It's okay. But from my point of view, it was summer, and over here, according to me, it's late summer. It's actually just November right now, December. Gonna be December soon. To me, this is late summer. The seasons have been damaged that badly by thieves. They're always feeling cold. They have on, like, I don't know how many layers. They dress up, the way I used to in Vancouver, and it used to be -1 sometimes, and I would just go out with sandals and t-shirt and a jacket not even zipped up, and that was one of the things I did once, and that was because I had gone vegetarian, and I was able to adapt to the weather much better. When I was not vegetarian, I used to feel very cold, and even having a hoodie on and wearing socks and a sandal, I would feel pretty chilly. But everywhere I go, anyways, there is this global warming pattern. It's because my father, he's really bad shadow on my life. Everywhere I go, he destroys the clouds, he destroys, the trees, sending signals to other nature haters. He's a horrible person. Please kill him. I'm gonna actually tell Obama on contact the president, maybe even the Queen of England, and maybe even Sheikh Mohammed. I would prefer to talk to Haya, but I would prefer it if Haya was in charge of UAE or Dubai, and Rania was in charge of Jordan, not their husbands. Another thing I'm really upset about, Queen Beatrix's son turned out to be a real piece of shit. He wants to end the welfare state. Nothing about the misogyny and desertification in the Netherlands, because it's a Christian type of nation, and I mean, not Christian nation, but there's too much Christianity there. I haven't been there, I want to go there very badly because I'm mad about Dutch blondes and they just want to pull their pants down and kiss their behinds. My main regret in life is that I was never able to make lust. Neither were the women who saw me. I mean, when they were around me, they shone their shine, their light on me. It was felt so good. And then when they went away, I couldn't speak to them because the situation was never right. I was going to go to a disco yesterday, but I couldn't. This place is killing me. I only like the time when my parents are asleep, when conservatives are asleep, when religious buildings are closed, nighttime, like which even the KKK said that that's the only time they get anything done. We're all owls over here, and insomnia can be bad. Like yesterday, last night I slept the whole night and it was good, but I wish it could be night the whole time, like in the Matrix. It's like dark perpetually. Those huge clouds of Texas, so amazing. This morning I was just thinking nature, nature, nature. Nature who akbar, monster cell clouds, supercell clouds, gigantic downpours of rain. The media will give you one rain scene and 1 billion. There's always stuff going up my nose. 1 billion, whatever the ratio is, 1 billion sunny scenes. It's horrible. I'm sick of it. They're trashing the world. These thieves. I'm not blaming all the media, but the theist main media, sun worshippers. So sick of it. I'm so sick of it when I see a solar symbol. Even on atheists, like I said, the Beatles, from one devil to another. I don't think it's appropriate. Atheist counselors with the sun, Obama's, sun symbol. I don't think it's appropriate for this much, yellow sun, bullshit to go down. I mean, I can appreciate their point of view because Obama lives in Washington, it's cold. She lives in whatever, Wisconsin, it's cold. They lived in London, it used to be cold over there at that time. But I'm telling them on my point of view because although I love the women and the people, the liberals of the Northern Hemisphere, I prefer to meet those people, in the tropics and of the New World because those are superior to the tropics of other old world regions. I mean, I've been asked so many times, come to Thailand. Durian Riders is always about how cool Thailand is. It is cool, but there's something that disgusts me about that place. The misogyny of Buddhism, and the, the way this guy, how he's supposedly an avatar of Vishnu, and so is Jesus. I don't like Vishnu one bit. There was a time when I thought he was a great person, and a voice in my mind told me this guy is just a gangster. And I thought that is pretty true because he's standing there with nothing but weapons on him. He's just a chump, nothing compared to me. Krish tha काल है Krish एक सोच पागलों के दिमाग में होगी, but in reality he doesn't exist. And I do love Kangana, and the movie Queen was actually fun to watch until she said let's go to church. I downloaded a fake copy of it off the Pirate Bay Blu-ray, 800 megabytes. Then I deleted it because I was getting this voice in my head. James Woods, free shits keeps falling out of the sky. And piracy is bad. But what do I do, I mean, I'm not able to purchase it, because it's not available on my iTunes store. And I'd like for them to get their royalties, but how else do I get these movies like Scissors, and just one of my favorite movies. Everything Sharon Stone has done, I adore. I know it's not reality, but just looking at her is so beautiful, I sent nude pictures of myself to her Sasha Shevchenko yesterday, feminist, and I also counseled someone on Yahoo Answers who said my penis is only 4 inches long. I'm 19. I don't think it's big enough. I'm gonna thinking of telling my girlfriend no, and I said, look, don't be a perfectionist, be progressive. Is that karma or reverse karma? Whatever it is, um, after that I saw this girl from my balcony, in this rented shithole that we're living in. It stinks to sell this home. There's like no fragrance to it, no incense, you know, those body shop incense, things which smell so good. Like I bought one once, strawberry, then we bought another one, vanilla. They smell amazing. Nothing like that going on. My mother is not into anything fun at all. She's gonna wake up now and trash the whole world like she always does, instead of finding a cure for her insanity. She's just a she-Hulk. I'm so sick of her. My father's a Hulk. So stupid. IQ's in the gutter. Literally a 25-point IQ or something on each of them. You know, my mother, she's not that stupid, but she's incredibly rude and very sick. Her nostrils are always clogged up. I'm so sick of all the noises she makes. Her breasts, have lumps in them, but she won't see a doctor. What the hell should I do for such a person? I mean, anyway, kudos to the Germans, the Polish people. I love them very much, especially Polish women and German women, and even the men. Especially, the I was at Munich airport. It's so funny. I walked through the metal detector. Nothing in my pockets except my boarding pass. Yeah. And is that enough metal in a piece of paper to make the metal detector go off? I walk through the thing and the metal detector goes off. And everyone's like, what the hell? So I take that boarding card, I put it in the and a $20 bill or something. I think, yeah, $20 bill, US, and the thing goes off, and anyway, and I'm wondering what the hell's happening. Then the guy does a manual check, and I'm thinking, was it the Strife armor? What was it? Bane going through with a new garment? Was it Hank Henshaw's Cyborg? Whatever. And went in there feeling very villainous and very, cool about it. But I didn't get laid, and when I hit my left hemisphere while coming back to Dubai, on the my life is really tragic. I don't want to go on about it. It hurts, but I think women actually are more useful than men. Like, no matter what feminists say about the male or female equality, Kevin Spacey disagrees with them because he's Lex. I told him, no, 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 no. Feminists are always right. No, he's Brainiac and I am Lex. It's bad on his point of view, saying no, feminists are right. But now I'm kind of seeing what he said is true, and because they touch you in a way that women and females, any female, can touch you in a way that a man cannot. But, I mean, if you give a female really shitty lines from a Jewish soap opera, what is she going to do, right? She has to just say the lines and go home and, cry and fall asleep or whatever, and eat her chicken and, get sick or whatever. And I was watching this Last Comic Standing, which is a good show. And there was a female comedian over there, which I really liked was, she said, food's better in the jungle. That's all you need to hear. They speak the truth every time. And there was a black guy. They also speak the truth. But I'm telling you honestly, I find contact between men and women extremely inappropriate, and it has to be just women and girls. And until I show up, only then it's appropriate for women to interact with men and for girls to interact with men. Those are my rules. I can relate with Lex Luthor a lot because every time I met a brainiac in my life, spat on his face for either being an alien, but the real reason was not that it was an alien, but that wasn't a woman, or it wasn't, even if they were transgender and queer, or hermaphrodite or eunuch or whatever. Because a lot of times I've seen men, who I was a scenes pilot of one of my flights, and I thought I mean, am I hallucinating? I think I do have X-ray vision. Like Lex told Jared Sandlin, you and I have an X-ray vision of our own. And I was horrified when I saw, like, not horrified, but surprised. Is this person intersexual or whatever? Like, because it looked like it was a guy, but there were, he had a eunuch or a vagina or something. I don't know. But he flew the plane really well. Am I hallucinating? I thought. I'm not sure because sometimes I can. I mean, I've seen what looks what the rest of the house looks like beyond the wall. Now I can see through it, kind of. Is it X-ray vision? Is it me just thinking that? I mean, I have seen through things sometimes. Is it just common sense deduction? I don't know what it is, but anyway, look. Enough of the unpleasantries. I'm saying that women are always, even more useful than men. So this equality of men and women, I mean, doesn't make sense when like it's me myself. Women are the. I told yesterday in the vlog, women are the socket, and men are the things that needs to get charged. So how can they be? I guess to a woman, it's equal, because they're whatever. They might be equal men and women, To me, that's fucking honor, It's like winning the fucking World Cup, I'm supposedly equal to this hot chick. Wow. I may even know more than her, on some issues, but to me, I don't even care if we're equal or not, because that's secondary, I mean, even if we are equal, that's very good news and hard to believe, and it's like winning a lottery. Wow, I'm equal to this hot chick who has never been spotted by the media or anyone, so many other people. But we that's secondary to me, equality, and it might be important, but to me, what's important is togetherness, fortress of togetherness, a bizarre concept. Anyway, just going through my kill list. There were a lot of people who shouldn't be there. Were on it. Gonna knock them all off, and it's like Sam Lin giving Luther the presidential pardon or whatever. And I hope that I don't get suicidal again, which I do tend to get, when I lose faith. I mean, I do love the Feora character, the Black Cat character. I'm giving up on heroines, even if they're oppressed and someone's forcing them to act like a Jewess. I'm giving up on them. It's up to the Palestinians. Do what you want with them. And thinking of renaming the new world, the New Palestine, and yeah, those are my thoughts for now. It's getting sunnier, and the crows are, making noises. It's okay with me, the crow noise, but the cars noise, the noise of the buildings, the noise of people taking a shit, getting up, moving around, walking and thumping, I can't handle it, so I'm gonna, shut this camera down right now, for now, but all I want to tell all these are Arabic women and black women and girls also, all females, except this morning I woke up and I thought, these fucking wolf spiders, or spiders that bite, wandering spiders. I feel like torturing them sometimes, but I just hate spiders, Spider-Man and scorpions I don't think will bother me that much. I mean, I worry about these things, but they're just critters. They just mind their own business and they fuck off, But I do have arachnophobia, okay? And not really, I mean, when you, I think I have arachnophobia, but when I actually see a spider in real life, I'll just ignore it. Once I saw a spider and I was so freaked out by it. It was hanging upside down. in a bathroom. And the next day I saw it was dead. I guess I must have heat visioned it. Then another time I saw a dead spider's body and I felt so happy. A spider's dead body. I don't like spiders at all. It's not even phobia. It's like I get the fuck out of my zone, my domain. And I'm talking about non-albino spiders over here. Albino spiders, I don't think I would hate that much. And so I've been doing a lot of Anthony Weiner type stuff, taking cock shots, sending them to celebrities on Twitter. Got blocked by Madhuri Dixit for sending it. J.K. Rowling also blocked me, but it's not a big deal. What is J.K. Rowling anyway? I don't even understand Harry Potter. It's so boring. Some of the most boring shit I've ever seen in my life. Prefer Roald Dahl. In Roald Dahl's universe, the parents are always pieces of shit. Children are wonderful, and they're to be redeemed by Satan. So yeah, I like that. Sophie Dahl was once one of my crushes when I was a teenager. Giselle Bundchen was also. And so many others. Every girl I've ever seen really. Egyptian girls. This girl called Dina in my grade 4. Indian girls. Everyone I've ever seen. I mean, I've been pretty underprivileged in terms of women and girls. But someday things get rectified. They will. I mean, I'll do it. I always do. I wonder, if the world really is so cool and so satanic. Why? Why weren't my parents deleted earlier? Especially my father. These are all issues to ponder, and forget about it for now. But this is a really shit country called India. I'm not even Indian. I'm just we're all Pakistanis, and grandfather hated Muslims so much, and Sindhis. He came running to India. They made up tall tales about how the Muslims were slaughtering the non-Muslims. I don't think this shit even happened. It's just Jewish lies. My grandmother's still alive. My father. Both of them hate Muslims. All they've ever said in their life is Muslim this, Muslim that, Muslim, Muslim, Muslim. My father, in 1998, the whole world is chillaxed, and he's fucking 1996. He starts complaining. You know how bad these Muslims are. I mean, they, this, that. My grandmother, fucking Gandhi, gave us Muslims in India. I'm saying I like Islamic life, or I like Sharia law. I don't, but I like Muslims a lot, Muslim girls and women, and especially the Arabian, Lebanese, especially. I mean, there was a Lebanese girl in our school, and we were like doing something off extracurricular. I don't know how we got there. It was an off day or something. We were like jumping off the walls and outside the campus. I don't know how we got there. A bunch of classmates. This Lebanese girl called Hiba, medium light brown complexion. She was like, he jumps off and everyone looks at her, it's like skirt goes flying up, purple panties and legs. I got such an amazing, joy from that. I mean, I was ecstatic. I couldn't control my joy. 11 years old, and she was furious. She was furious because I don't know why, but she was furious. And I could never figure out why. Why? Why so angry with me? I don't think she was angry with me. I can't remember. But these are the little girls that I should have been able to date, but I never could. As a little boy, as a preteen, Hiba, Lucy, Karina. There was another girl, Pakistani. Can't remember her name. I don't know. Can't remember her name. She used to wear glasses. She wasn't pretty at all, but she probably was very loving or going to satanic. I mean, going to Christian, she must have been full of hate person, but going to Satan, she was loving. So these are the words that get mixed up, and that's why Lilith said she can't be bothered with labels of Adam, and Black Adam also says that be careful with words because they can really mess you up. When a Muslim girl told me something's better than nothing, she really meant something's better than nothing. And then I had to relabel it in terms of Lex Luthor and said that something else is better than nothing. So I'll, conclude this blog on that note. And, long live the secret society of supervillains and wherever they are. Being happy is so nice, right? It's not. I mean, it is nice, but being together is nice. Physically, not just, getting your dick sucked by, I don't know. How many girls must be sucking my dick and women in their minds right now. It can't be estimated. Probably everyone I've ever seen in my life. So, not that I'm not grateful for it, but I'm looking for something physical, a physical something else, not just jacking off. Not that I don't appreciate it. So there needs to be this channel of female comedians in the jungle just making joke after joke, sexual and verbal, and just females in the jungle. That's it. Doing whatever the hell they feel like, monkeying out, and me also there. I also get sinusitis from. I also have it. I can tell from my own voice, but I also cheat, because I know they're counter-inflammatory substances and drink a lot of water. And when I eat chocolate, regular chocolate made by Christians, it does knock me out. But I get back up because I drink more water. It's a horrible life. I had some soy chips yesterday, which tasted amazing, but afterwards it felt like my heart was, was stabbing my heart or something. Every time I walk out on my balcony without my shirt on, I feel like people, the men who are all Jew type men, they want to just stab me in the heart. James Bond scene, where that blonde guy standing on the ledge and James Bond is hanging on the railing and stabs him in the heart. Sick shit. I hate that shit. So sick of James Bond and his bullshit. And this rumor that Blofeld is Jewish. No, he's not. David Duke is such a lie. Actually, David Duke is a Jew. And all these white nationalists are Jews, and they're just Jews who lie about not being Jews. Some shit like that. I don't know. If they weren't Jews, they wouldn't have such problems with Muslims. Anyway, they're... Even Alex Linder might be a Jew, secretly. That's what people say. That's what people are saying online. YouTube comments are never, wrong. And shit, I'm really hungry right now. I need to end this. No nature, no nothing. The food you get outside there. This place is desertified pretty much. Dusty as hell. I wash my hair with soap every day, and it's sparkling when I get out of the shower. Then by the next day, it's dusty again. So sick of it. My face looks really good when I'm taking a shower, and then by the evening, by the next day, it's puffy again because the food is so shit. The oranges taste atrocious. Not only is an orange a really average and shit tasting fruit anyway, but they taste atrocious because the way they're raised, they're not right. I threw an orange to a dog, who was like neighbor's dog in his balcony. He's always really excited to see me. He's barking at me, wagging his tail. So I throw him an orange, and he doesn't like it. I don't know if he ate it or not. I threw an orange once to a stray dog, and that girl was beautiful, white and really beautiful, but sick and starving. This place is so tragic, it's unbelievable. One tragedy after another. No lesbian rights, no threesome rights. I don't even want to try getting laid over here, which is so horrible. I can't wait to get out. Please, if there are other satanists watching this, I hope for more satanic subscribers. I need your blessings, or reverse blessings, whatever. And I need your prayers or reverse prayers, whatever the hell you do. I can't decide what the hell to do. Apply for US visa or run off to some other country. I need to end this right now. Message one of my friends and alright, so see you guys later, see you guys later, see you girls later, see you women later, shag you later, and sleep with you later, and get together with you girls and women later, do perverted things with you, alright? Bye. I lost you. End love, begin lust, end pyar and begin havas. It's my request. End this tyranny of Baba Ramdev and Narendra Modi. Bastard fascists, so sick of them. Putin, you know, sick of this tyranny of frauds, Jews, Jews supporters, Israel, or Israel fuckers. Sick piece of shit country, 60 years of freedom. No respect for black people in this nation. No respect for Firangis, foreigners, they call them Firangis. No respect for albinos. Such a stupid country. I'm not saying it can't be upgraded, but it's so horrible coming here. Every time you come here, it's like, this time I really wish it's the last time. This is the 12th time I've come to India. I want to be a citizen of some other nation, like Brazil or anyone. Let it be the last time I come here. Please, no more. I can't take it anymore. It's not my problem if they're so tragic and so stupid, and their school system is so unscientific. I can't take it anymore. So unprogressive, and what's this BRICS bullshit, some Jewish bullshit. I don't see any trade going on, between free trade going on between Brazil, Russia, Brazil, India, China, India, nothing. BRICS is just a fucking no free markets allowed by some Jewish dictator or whatever, Goldman Sachs, fucking racist and go-hating bastards. Anyway, I'm gonna conclude this vlog now. Cheerio.